How am I going to film you? No, so not by phone.
No, just rotate because the phone. Hi guys, welcome to the Lucky Stove. I'm Danielle, and today we are doing zucchini cake. This is take two, by the way. We're doing zucchini cake inspired by Carolyn Ketchum. All day I dream about food. It was going to be at first chocolate cake, but I realized that I wanted to do it my way. That's it. So, or if you caught the other live, you'd know why I wanted to do my own way. Anyhow, I have a cameraman here, so I'm gonna rotate, and he's gonna take over, and he's gonna aim the camera at me. So cool. Here you go.
Okay, rotate the camera for me. Can I sit right here?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
So I've got Renee here. He's not gonna be in it. He may wave, but
Hi.
but he's gonna hold the camera for me, so that way it'll be a little bit easier. Okay, so yeah, so just grab it, and you can grab it, or you can.
I need to rotate it first.
Okay.
Oh. You rotate it?
Well, that's the only way to rotate it. Is like that. Is to aim it. Snuppy?
Like this?
Yep.
Okay, I can't see this way, but you gotta tell me up or down, okay?
Okay, up. Yeah, cool. Okay, so like I was saying, I have shredded zucchini. Like I was saying, this is take two, guys. So this take two, I've got shredded zucchini here, a monster zucchini that one of our friends gave us from their garden, and now I've got it all shredded. It's about 2 cups worth, and I was following a recipe, but I changed my mind. So that's what it is. And now I'm going to go ahead and drain. I've got this drain. I'm going to drain the liquid out of here. The liquid that you squeeze out of your zucchini, it could be used as green juice. Just saying. If you're juicing, I'm getting eyes. But it could be, you can use it as a juicer for your juicing, because all the nutrients are in the water. Okay, cool. So I've got this. I'm going to pour the water out, and then I'll be right back. So this was the recipe that I was going to follow. And I have that, and I'll link it down below for you guys. But it has 8 eggs. 8. Not a quiche, not an omelet, not ladies' tea. It's just a cake. And I don't know if this is scarcity mentality, but I surely don't use 8 eggs in a cake as a dish. Sambal, no, what is it, babe?
Telur bali.
Telur bali.
Or any telur. Telur is just the Indonesian word or Malaysian word for egg, right?
Yeah.
So telur bali is an egg dish. Then you need your eggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you. Ain't nobody using no 8 eggs in a dish.
Right.
Unless it's an egg dish, indeed.
Yes, unless it's a dish.
I mean, just not.
Or if, say, for example, I already said quiche. What is another reason to do 8 eggs in one?
Omelets.
In a dessert. Yeah, omelets, things like that. You see, now for you, I'm going to go ahead and click in and put let me see your paste. Here's the recipe. There you go. All day I dream about food. I don't know how to pin it. So if you guys come up, then maybe you guys can. There we go. So all that to say, I'm not using 8 eggs. I'm not gonna do it. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna empty out this juice. I should save it, but I'm not gonna. And I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started with this. Okay. Take 2. All right. Just a second. Now. Oh, look at all that green goodness down the drain. And with that, the plumber will come, right? Okay. It wasn't that much, I promise.
He's welcome. Hey, we'll bake him an egg.
Yeah, we'll bake him an egg. Cool. All right. So we have that. Now I got rid of the sieve. Now, taking a page out of her book, I could, but I already took a page, and it was the zucchini. So from here on, I'm on my own. So I will use some of her. Suggestions. But let me wash my hands off, okay? Let's see.
Since we're live, I'm just gonna put this thing right here so it's easier to film.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I just want it to be more steady and all that.
Thank you for supporting me. It's nice when you have a spouse that will support you in your endeavors. Okay, so eggs. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coconut flour. My baking basket. All right, guys. So I got my baking basket. I pulled out some eggs. I pulled out 4. With coconut flour, you really do need a lot of eggs. So it's not like I'm trying to be rude or disrespectful because I love her recipes. I love them. But I don't love 8 eggs in a cake, in a recipe. Regardless, it doesn't matter. If it's a recipe where there's 8 people and 8 people get an egg, or there's 4 people and 4 people get 2 eggs, I'm down with that. It's Easter, down with that. But not in the cake and not in bread. That's why I don't make breads that require so many eggs. I don't. That's why I started using vital wheat gluten, because I couldn't stand that. Besides, the texture is not awesome. Okay, so we've got our coconut flour here. Boom. And we have we're just going for gold. We got baking powder. This is live. It's a live stream. You hold it for a second?
No, I'll hold it.
Okay. I have some chocolate whey protein from Precision Nutrition. What is it called? Precision Engineered. Not sponsored. And I got some cacao. There's like nothing in it. And I got some coffee. Coffee instant. Deliciousness. So the first thing I'm going to do, because there's not much of this cacao powder, of this whey protein powder, I mean, is I'm going to add the eggs, because this is my wet ingredient. The zucchini is my wet ingredient. So I'm going to add the eggs. So, eggs. You want to make them bow down to me? Bow down. Cool. Thank you very much. So there's 1 egg. 2 eggs.
Not professional, 1 hand.
Well, you say that now and watch me drop all kinds of shells in there after.
Flunk.
3 eggs. And don't forget, because the zucchini is moist, you don't need so many eggs. Now, where the eggs, you use the oil. So you have to make that decision yourself. Where you don't use eggs, you're going to have to use more oil or liquids, because coconut flour is dry. Dry. Okay, so dried lekker. I'll be right back. I gotta wash this egg off my hands. All right. Now I had my spoon. Maybe I got rid of it. No. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring this together, just so that way it's homogeneous. See that? Cool. Now, I am going to, and the reason I'm going to do this first is because I need to gauge how sweet it is. That's all the eggs? Yeah, it's cool. I need to gauge how sweet it is. And my protein powder has sucralose in it. I know, the horror. Sucralose. But guess what? If you're eating vital wheat gluten, you're doing the same thing to your belly as I'm doing right now with the sucralose. If you're not eating any of them, good on ya. But it has sucralose in it. I didn't know it when I bought it. I just bought it, and that's how it happened. So, let me see here. I'm going to get my handy dandy scale. I know I'm doing this on the fly, but I would kind of like to know what I'm doing so I can look back and write this down if I liked it. So, there we go. All right, so we're at 0. I'm adding all of this. Dewy whey protein powder. Deliciousness. So that's 31 grams right there. And that's definitely not going to be enough. I'm going to add whatever's left of this bloque cacao. So now it's saying it's 32. You know how scales go. Okay. That's 49, 50. Beat it like it stole something. Don't beat people.
Unless they stole from you.
Unless they stole from you. All right. So now it's at 51. I'm going to go ahead and give it a mix now. Why? So I can taste it. Yeah, you can eat raw egg. Yes. Yes, I am. So now I'm mixing it. This is what it looks like so far. It would be better to mix it with a whisk, but then the whisk would catch all of the zucchini shreds. I'm going to taste it for sweetness, you guys. Coconut flour is sweet. This whey protein powder is sweet. It is, too. And it's good, man. Maybe that's why I picked up a few kilos outside of, eating outside of my inflammatory diet. But it is. I got eyes. I think that means that I'm not telling the truth.
Oh, you are.
About picking up the kilos.
No,
all right.
I was just wondering if I was going to call that yo-yo effect.
Oh.
But I don't think that's it.
All right. So now it's well mixed. It looks good. It looks like a pudding, actually. Can you see that? Will you bow it down a little bit? There we go. Awesome. It looks really good. Oh, it smells good, too. So now I'm going to use a tablespoon.
Magic. Oh. This is where magic happens, people.
A tablespoon. Oh, it was half a tablespoon. Just kidding. So that's 7.5 grams.
And it's magic.
I lied. It was at 54. It's at 56. So that's 2. Wow, we're going to have to fix that. 2 tablespoons. Hardcore. If you're going to have chocolate, you got to put coffee in it. I'm just saying. All right. So mix that goodness up just like I'm doing now. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. So that would be more like half a teaspoon. I'm adding a half a teaspoon of salt. And I have a witness here. I did put the salt back.
Yep, you did.
All right. So this is well mixed. I don't want to keep on playing with the wetness. Well, actually, I don't mind because I think it's fun. But now I'm just scraping some of this off of the spoon. So this is what we have so far. All right. And you're probably thinking, are you really going to taste it? Yes, I am. I am. As a matter of fact, that's good. But what do I always say about things that are sweet enough? If they're sweet enough, add more sweetener. Because any low carb keto baked good, once you bake it, the sweetness, I don't know, for some reason it disappears. I don't know why, but it does. So now we have this. I'm going to add a little bit more sweetener. And then, which is erythritol, by the way. It's a stevia erythritol mix. So I have green sweet, also not sponsored. It's a stevia erythritol mix. Just because my local Holland and Barrett ran out of my good. You know how I feel about good. You know how I feel about good. I love it. So, let's see. It's at 59 right now. I'm going to go to 89. It's at 85. Woo! 91. That should be all right. It'll be okay. All right, so I'm mixing this up again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the coconut flour. This is where things are going to get difficult. I'm going to add 100 grams of coconut flour. But first, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. But you know what? Even before I do that, I need to add the coconut oil. You need to add your fats. So, coconut oil, biologisch, organic. All right, so we're at 0 right now. I'm going to use it all because we need all the fats. If you don't want to use this fat, you can use mayonnaise. Just saying. Let me see here. 0. Because I want to know how much I'm adding. Let it go. Let it go. You could get it semi-soft by throwing it in the microwave, but then that'll make noise, and I don't want that. So we are at 60, actually 70, let me see, 85 grams of coconut oil. Why? Why did I add so much? You're probably asking me again. It's because we're only using 4 eggs. Coconut oil or coconut flour needs the moisture. Coconut flour needs the moisture. That's how it is. So now I will use a whisk. So this is what we got so far. Cool. Okay. Just want to make sure you saw that. I'm going to give it a mix. So it's not hot enough for it to be softened by itself. That looks great. Thank you. It's not hot enough here in my neck of the woods for it to be soft by itself. So actually, it's quite cool. So it's stiffened up, and this whole time it's been soft. It's been kind of warm, right, for the most part?
Yeah, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, whatchamacallit. All right. So I broke it down. I'm going to add the coconut flour, and then the coconut flour is going to help me do the rest. So coconut flour, like I said, I'm going to use 100 grams. 100 grams is very pushy. That's cheeky. I'm going to start with 50 grams. But did I add the baking powder? No, I didn't. Coconut flour is very absorbent. And so when you use coconut flour, it sucks things up really quick. So you got to make sure you have everything together before you do this, before you add the coconut flour. There it is. Okay. So that is, I'm going to give myself an extra hand. Now I feel confident. So that is 2 teaspoons, maybe 2.5. What would you call that?
Well, 2.5 teaspoons, I would call 1 tablespoon.
Technically it's like 3, but that's close enough.
Yeah.
So in math, that was 10 grams. So here we go. I'm going to start with 50 grams. Usually you don't need much coconut flour. Usually you only use like a quarter cup. So I'm at 52. I got my coconut flour in here, and I'm mixing away. And you see it was thin, and it's already getting thick already because that's what coconut flour does. You could say any flour does that, but like honestly, coconut flour really does that. And the longer it sits, the thicker it gets. Now it's 50 grams. I'm stopping there. Awesome.
That's going to be lovely.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. It's going to be delicious. Don't mind me. I'm just here. Okay. Now I got to taste it, of course. Here we go. Like it's gravy or like it's a pudding or something. Let me just go ahead and pop it in my mouth. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I feel like it needs something. This is what we do all day. We don't just we are literally tasting and adjusting, tasting and adjusting, tasting and adjusting.
I would add like a little cinnamon if we had some.
I was thinking the same thing. You know that?
And a little pinch of salt, maybe.
Yes. Funny. All right.
We experiment, see.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking you can even add some black pepper if you want.
Let's do it. Does it pinch of salt? A little more?
Yeah, 1 pinch, right?
Yeah.
Do another little pinch.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
And add some cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
It tastes lovely though, don't get me wrong. I love it.
I agree.
I love how that is floating up to the surface a bit, right? It's a taste. Beautiful.
Exactly.
Very nice.
So we don't need to add any rum flavor to it then, huh?
No.
No. Okay. So here's some pepper. Would you say like 1, 2 shakes?
Yeah, I would do 2 shakes at
1,
least.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Make a third one. Yeah.
A third one. Pepper.
Just black pepper.
Black pepper. Oh yeah, sorry guys. Black pepper. So we just added black pepper. And we're going to, oh, that's nootmuskaat. Wacht even.
No, we need cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Give me a second. You can show them what it looks like for right now, if you'd like.
The mixture, you mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Cumin.
I don't think you can really see what it looks like, but I'll give it a go anyways. And I can tell you it tastes lovely though. And it does. It really tastes lovely. Lovely, lovely.
Lovely, lovely. Wouldn't it be lovely?
You want me to search for you as well? Because I
Yeah.
think it's in one of these cupboards up here.
Yeah,
As long as
please.
it's not gone full. Oh, that's nutmeg, right? Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's not gone full, huh? You'll be on high alert.
Yeah, I'm on high alert. Stay on high alert.
Did you check these all?
I think I checked it quickly, but not well. This is so good, guys. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna find one stick of that that's empty. Coriander. Oh, we have coriander.
I have cloves here.
Laos.
I have kruidnagel
Yeah, you could add that too.
in plaats van.
No, we'll do that instead. Is it supposed to be in here or is it supposed to be in
It should be over here, but I think depending on if Lydia made a peanut butter cup, she may have used it and placed it elsewhere.
I don't see no cinnamon. Salt, right?
Oh my hemel. Okay, so do we want to use kruidnagel? Or nootmuskaat?
No nutmeg, please.
Okay, no nutmeg. No nutmeg. So, the reason we're going live while we're looking for this cinnamon is because, one, I've never done it before. It's very scary. And two, we usually post on Sundays, and I didn't upload on Sunday. And I wanted to make sure that I gave you all a video that you could enjoy or laugh at, but hopefully enjoy. And then you can try these things out. But the whole point is to show that you can always make do. I don't know how you guys are, but I never let myself get desperate. And what I mean by that is I never let myself get to the point where I don't think we have anything. I always make something out of nothing. Renee can attest to that.
Yeah, you're very good at it too.
You know, and so sometimes you may not think you have the right ingredient for this, that, the other. And I know baking is a science. And hey, it may not be exactly the way you want, but it'll definitely be delicious. All you have to do is taste it to know it's delicious. And then you go from there, right? I mean, you don't have to have everything that is listed in a recipe. And I tell you guys, quite honestly, to mind your own macros, because you have to determine what you have in your fridge and how that's going to work for you. And if you don't, then you wind up disappointed and or not eating, or you wind up doing things that you really don't want to do. And that's not cool, you know? All right. So did you find that cinnamon, honey?
Mama,
No.
we don't have no cinnamon. I'm sorry.
It's cool. It's all right.
I got ginger and stuff, but cinnamon. Nah.
Okay. Well, then if you'll grab the camera then I'm going to go ahead and put this in a pan so that way we can start baking it up. Because we're currently at 25 minutes.
Bummer though, because I could swear we had cinnamon.
Me too. Me too.
So I'm going to keep looking. I'm sorry.
I thought you were going to help me.
Yeah, I already want to, but you know, it tastes good like that anyways.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. The cinnamon would make it awesome.
Yeah. Never mind.
Okay, so
Well,
that's life. That's life. That's what all the people say. Don't mind me. I'm just ruining your ears. The song, all the good stuff. All right. So are we back now?
we're back.
Okay. So hold on to the camera, and I'll grab the pan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, watch the cinnamon be in here, and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm so foolish," but it's not, so I don't have to claim that. Okie dokie. So we set these to the side. We grab the pan. I had a different pan, but I'm not going to use it because this is a different cake now. See?
Different cake. That's different pans.
Different cake, different pan, different cake, different pan. So. Now, this is a microwave safe pan, but I'm not going to use it for the microwave. I'm going to put it in the oven because the oven's been preheating for a long time. So here is this pan. It's a button pan, silicone. And now we're going to go at it. So, baby, you want to aim down below? I'm going to get the spatula. Cool. This is my favorite baking spatula. Can I just say that? When I look at this spatula, I think baking. I don't think baking when I think of the other spatulas. Is that weird?
No.
Okay, good. Now, also, guys, don't forget that you should probably oil your pans if you don't have silicone. If you trust your silicone, then go for it. And I trust my silicone. But watch it make me a liar. So I've got this going in, and I'm gonna bring it around. It doesn't look like much. Going through here, but that's okay. I could actually put this in the microwave, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not going to do it.
Down.
Don't do it. We're doing conventional baking, non-conventional, conventional baking.
Did you tell them the story about a conventional?
No, tell them, babe.
Well, with a convection oven, usually the temperature is a bit higher than with a normal oven. So I don't know how much difference would you say would be, Mama? Like what
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on.
I'm jealous now.
Oh yeah, sorry.
In the middle of my story.
So a convection oven is about 25 degrees hotter than a regular oven, for the simple fact because it's a fan, so it cooks everything more evenly.
Yeah, more around and stuff. So,
yeah.
So watch that.
Yeah, the heat rotates,
which means your cooking time will be less too. So just check it more often than normally.
Exactly. But you see how I have this in here? This is not very spread out. So this is going to take longer because it's denser. The denser your cake, the longer it's going to take to bake. But does that mean that you're just going to leave it in the oven for 30 minutes? Nah, man. Check that thing. You're going to have a dry cake.
Check it.
So if you,
follow her to the oven.
Follow me to the oven.
Follow me.
So here you go.
So there we go.
Middle. Actually, I have it below, but that's good. Okay. So let me see here. I would call out to Siri, but Siri doesn't listen to me anymore.
Siri's upset.
Siri's upset. So let me just set a timer. It is 5:59. That means it's 30 minutes till dinner time. I haven't gotten dinner ready. Let me see here. Timer. There we go, but there it is. There we go. Timer 15. Let's go with 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Yeah, let's look 15 minutes and 40 seconds.
I like that. I like it.
We're gonna do 15 minutes and 40 seconds. So there's that. It should go off very loudly. At least it should. We say should. I'm gonna turn this silent mode off. Make sure it's up high. I'm gonna clean this mess up. And then I was just saying I'll be right back, and I was gonna stop it, and then I'll be back when the cake was done. But this is live. So if you're used to my videos, our videos, we have it usually pretty seamless, right?